is Alejandro, and welcome back for day 244 of me doing Daily LeetCode challenge after 20 years worth of Greek contributions here on GitHub. So today's problem is for March 17, 2025. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, today we get LeetCode easy problem 2206, divide array into equal pairs. Okay, this is really nice because just a quick warning before I solve this problem. I need to do this problem as fast as possible. In less than an hour, and you get changed to close. I need to go downtown Seattle because I'm going bouldering with friends in literally 1 hour. I just wanted to make sure that I get rid of today's LeetCode as fast as possible, probably expecting a median. I was really praying that it is not a hard today. Okay, so to see an easy is very nice. And if I do rush this video, it is because I just need to do this one as quickly as possible today, just because tomorrow's a work day. I need to get it done. Well, okay, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. You're given an integer array nums consisting of 2 times n integers. You need to divide nums into n pairs such that each element belongs to exactly one pair. The element present in a pair are equal. Return true if nums can be divided into n pairs, otherwise return false. Okay, I'm going to guess it's easy because the constraints are small. 2 times n, okay, so it's going to be at most 1,000 numbers, which means you can make an n squared solution if anything at all. Okay, nums, okay, what is this? 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, put true, there are 6 elements in nums, so it should be divided into 6 over 2 equals 3 pairs. Oh, I see. You're going to integer. Each element belongs to exactly one pair. Ah, I see. So can I just do d is equal to a default dict of int for num in nums, d of num plus or equal to 1, return all of val modulo 2 equal 0 for val in d dot values. Is this what this problem is asking? Okay, that's accepted. Let's submit. Okay, there we go. Completion streak 244 days. Consistency is key. See ya tomorrow. Okay, that is absolutely beautiful. If anything, we can make this a little bit faster by just doing this. D of num is equal to d get num comma 0 all plus 1. Right? Something like that should work. Right? Still 3ms, right? So, okay, maybe I submit this one more time. Maybe the all function is the thing that is like a little bit slow. Okay, 3ms. We can also just make it a default dict. Just make it very clear what I'm doing. And there we go, right? We could even make this one line of Python code. Yeah, even if this was a LeetCode medium, this is as fast as I get. Okay, so nevertheless, as always on my videos, I do a quick recap if I solve the problem. So sorry, just I have to reach this one a little bit just because I need to go. It is actually really awesome that we get a LeetCode easy today. Essentially, we're given nums of size 2 by n. Basically, we need to divide nums into n pairs. So the pairs essentially must be of length 2, and the pairs essentially must be the same number, right? So essentially, we want to say, okay, can we divide nums into just pairs of length 2, where each pair is essentially the same number twice, but you have to use up all the elements, right? So if you have something like nums that is like 2 to 3, 4, right? Then you can make one pair, which is 2 and 2, and that's good. You used up this 2 and you used up this 2, right? But the next pair is like, 3 and 4, you're kind of screwed, right? So you can't do something like that. You essentially want to know, can you create pairs using up all the numbers in nums, right? So it'll be n over 2 pairs because the length of num is 2 times n. Oh, so it would be n pairs because the length of nums is 2 times n, because 2 times n all over 2 is n. And so the way that I did this is like, okay, for each single number in nums, let's keep track of its frequency, right? So that way, at the very end, what I will say is essentially, I will keep track of the frequency of every single number. So let's create a default dictionary of int for every single number and number. Whenever I see a number, I'm going to add 1 to its frequency, right? And then all I'm going to say is, okay, let's make sure that the frequency of every single unique number in nums is even, right? Because if I have an even amount of every single number, then I can keep creating pairs of that number over and over, right? For example, if I have 8 2s, right, I can create 4 pairs of 2s, right? So because since I have 8 2s, I can create 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 pairs of 2s, right? But if I ever have an odd amount of any single number, then I can create 4 pairs of 2s, but I have one remaining 2, which doesn't have another 2 to pair with, right? So essentially, every single unique number in nums must have an even frequency, right? So essentially, I created a default dict of int for every single num, add 1 to its frequency, and make sure that the frequency of every single number in nums is even, and if so, return true, otherwise return false, right? So here I'm asserting that is it true that it is the case for all values in d.values, i.e. all the frequencies in there, right? I should call this maybe frec, frec, right, for every single frequency in these values is the case that it is even, right? Because if there's an even frequency, then we can divide it into pairs of 2 nice and evenly. Otherwise, if it's an odd frequency, then there will be at least one that's dangling and will not be able to go into a pair, right? And so we can submit this right over here. And we'll see that we get a nice and efficient solution, which is absolutely nice and wonderful. And yeah, but otherwise, that's pretty much it for this video. If you did find it useful or enjoyable in any way, shape, or form, I'd highly appreciate if you left a like or comment. But otherwise, I'll catch you next one. So till then, ciao, ciao, my friend. Bye-bye.